Let's do this again. But this time, let's do it with a different game on Bluestacks. So let's go ahead and load that right up. And by load right up, I mean take a little while to load up. And at the same time, we'll go ahead and open CheatEngine. There we go. Just going to pull that off to the side here. Alright, let's go ahead and cut the BS and get to the hacking. So I'm going to continue anyway. And what I'm going to load up is a game that I believe is actually pretty popular. It's called Homescapes, and it's a cool puzzle game. Anyway, let's go ahead and pull up CheatEngine while this is loading. And I'm going to attach it to Bluestacks. Like clicking this, select a process to open, processes, hd-player.exe. I've seen other people use Bluestacks, and I've tried to use Bluestacks before here, but it just has never worked so well for me. So I use HD Player. Open. Alright, so we got that. Let's go ahead and hit play. Okay, so check this out in the very beginning. Select boosters. You'll see that I have 703, 697, and 4,783. So the first thing you'll want to do to change this is search for the number that's there. And it'll normally, I let them build up a little bit, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. And when I was at 4, I searched for 4, I played through the game, reloaded the game, not reloaded, went to the next level, searched for 3, went to the next level, searched for 2, and by then I was able to get down to the correct number. But I'll just show you here. You want to search by 4 bytes. And I'm going to do 703 first in. And just know, if you search by 1s or 2s, it's going to give you millions of results, and that generally makes it a lot slower. Shut up, tapped out. See, there's already values changing, so I can keep the exact value of 703. Next, next, next. It keeps going down. I'm going to go ahead and add another scan tab and search 697 for the multicolored ball. 697. Search. You'll see values have probably changed here, so you can keep narrowing it down. And values will change as you touch things in the game. So that can be helpful. If you just touch something, move to a different screen, and then search the same value. I'm going to add one more scan tab to search the planes, which is 4783. Which I guarantee I'll never use that, but... And this is definitely a more unique number because it's so high. Alright, so let's go ahead and play. Got our numbers. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna hit next because it stays at the same value. Stays at the same value here. Jesus, this is slow. Okay. So another thing you'll notice on the side here is you have in-game things that will help you. So I can add another scan tab and go 691. And these are things that you'll win over time as well. Add scan tab. Say 6703, even though I don't need them, I just want to show you. And add one more tab to the hand. 502. First scan. Okay, something's already changed. And as soon as we move a piece, it will probably cause more values to change. So let's go ahead and just do this. Boom. Move number 1. Check back at CheatEngine. Next. Just hit next on all the tabs. Just keep the same number. 3, 2, 1. Makes it a little bit easier to narrow down if you use something like the hammer power. Goes to 691. I'll just use it twice so it gives me a little bit of a greater variation. So 689 now. $691. Okay, so this is the hammer. I should have renamed these. Hammer. This is the four-way hammer. This is the hand. So the hammer is now at 689. 689. Now there's 5 left. So we'll see what this changes. 6703. I apologize for the lag. It looks pretty bad right now. 6701. That's the four-way hammer I had. So this should narrow down pretty quickly. 6701. 2 values. I'm going to double-click both of them to add them to the list. And sometimes it can be 2 values, and you just want to change them both at the same time. So let's leave that, and then we're going to test this really fast by using the four-way hammer again, and it should change the value. And it changed the value for both of them. Okay, so that's good. These are change record value, four-way hammer. Whoops, that meant to change, not the value. Change the description. Four-way hammer. There we go. There you have it. Four-way hammer. Okay. So something you can generally do is if you look at the addresses that you have here, and you've basically narrowed down everything to smaller numbers, like on the other tabs here. You can pick out what addresses they're going to be. So out of this list, I already know that the memory address follows this pattern: 8B DF, 8B DF, or CA, but it starts with 8B, so that's likely what it is. And then the other one starts with 8CE, 8CE right here. I'm going to guess that this is the basic hammer. So let's just test it really fast and hope it doesn't crash. Change the record and the value and let's go 699. And sometimes it doesn't change until you actually use it. See, it went to 698. So it did go up. We got the correct value there. Let's go ahead and change the record again. Value, change it to 1000. And once I use it again, I think actually if you make any move, it will do that. Let's see. Nope. Okay, I'll just use that, and it, boom, 999. So we know we have the correct value there. Now next we have 502, which is the hand. Narrow it down a little bit more. We don't really have a lot to go on here, so we'll just use the hand again. Down to 501. 501. 2 addresses. I'm gonna guess there's only 1 address for this, because that 795 doesn't follow the pattern, although sometimes it will. So I'll use the hand again just to be sure. Okay. So they both went down to 500. It might be that the 7950D390 could be related to something else, so I'm going to try to use a different power. Because sometimes it'll be linked to a display value. In this case, nope. It stayed the same. So let's go ahead and throw that down there. So I'm just going to try to change one of the values here. 5,000. See, that didn't do anything. So now I'm going to change both of them at the same time. 5, 1, 2, 3. Make a move with the hands. Boom, right there, 4,999. So boom, we got that. You could finish out the level just using these, using the power-ups, or play however you want. That way you ensure that you're moving on to the next level. I mean, it's cheap, right? But that's what you're doing here. That's what we're doing here. CheatEngine. And sometimes there's just that level you can't pass. This is a perfect trick for that. Or for basically any level. Boom, okay. Level done. Level complete, blah blah blah. Thank you. Oh, yes. I forgot I was in the competition. Means I'm gonna slay. And you could do the same thing with coins. Coins, however, don't show up right away. Like if I search 336277, then because it's so high, it will be a unique number. But let's see. All right. Oh, geez, not this again. Please leave me alone. Please, I really hate the story. It's impressive, but at the same time, it's like, why? As you can see, my username for my league is very appropriate, Ligma. And you don't know what that is? I'm sorry. Look it up on Reddit, Out of the Loop. You'll find a good definition there, I'm sure. Skip, Jesus, this is so frustrating. I don't care. Sometime later, can I just skip all this? Playrix, can you make it available so I don't have to look at any of this story? Like, this is awful. Above the, oh my gosh. Okay, getting frustrated. Calm down, we're good. All right, so 703, 698, 4783. 4783 is still the same. 698. It's changed when. Oh, I should have used them all, so it had a value to compare to. 698. There we go, and it follows the same pattern as well. AB and AC. 8B and 8C. I'm gonna change record value. 5,000. Sometimes this will cause the game to crash, just so you know. 703, that value hasn't really changed. And you see it reflects here too. Future Fight is one of those apps that slows down this emulator. Cancel. Don't want to exit in the middle of this. Okay, so I'm going to exit this level. Then I'm going to try to play the level again. Oh my god, please stop. Yeah. I don't need any of that. Play the level one more time. Boom, 5,000. So that's basically how you do it with Homescapes. You can change the money value, but what I would suggest is when you change the money value in CheatEngine, you leave CheatEngine open when you exit this app, and then reopen it, and then try to use the money for something, and it should populate the correct amount. So yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to leave a comment below, and I will get back to you quickly, because because I check YouTube a lot. Because I have no life. Just kidding, I do have a life. Peace, love, and cheats. Goodbye.